Once again, weather set fair, looking beautiful. A little bit of cloud up to my right, as you can see, but I'm sure that'll burn on as the day goes on. It's 24 degrees at the moment, so absolutely perfect riding weather. Looking forward to another absolutely cracking down the bike as it was yesterday. Stick around and stay tuned. Right, I'm glad to say we're coming off the motorway now, and hopefully we're going to be heading up towards those mountains. Look at those, look amazing under that cloud. Absolutely stunning. Right, this looks a bit complicated on the sat-nav. Thank goodness I recently had my glasses changed to some varifocals. It makes life so much easier. I can now read the sat-nav. There. Oh yes. Starting to look a little bit more like it. Fantastic. It's incredible. You literally drive about a mile off of that main road, that main coastal road, and you're back into this stuff again. Amazing mountainous scenery. Great road surface once again. Nice and warm and sticky. It's 24 degrees already. It's it's 12 o'clock, midday now. Just perfect riding conditions. You could really do this all day, which is just as well, because that's exactly what we got planned. What an epic road! Check that out. Unbelievable. I love these open sweepers where you can see what's coming, so you can absolutely go for it if you want to. I don't want to frighten Mrs. Flower on the back, but what an absolute hoot. Oh, this is absolutely stunning up here. Definitely don't think I've ever been up this particular road. This is the MA8300. And like so many of the roads around here, it's an absolute corker. And I'm behind a white van, so I feel at home. A Citroen today. Nice. And a grey van ahead of that is nowhere safe. It's a lovely little twisty section again. Vito Toro Blue Tech. Don't think I've come across one of those before. From the Mercedes range. Now normally I just black past this, but I don't want to lose the guys behind me, so and again I don't want to frighten Mrs. Fly. One thing you don't want to do with a Pillion on the back is put them off riding for life, so I'm just taking it very easy. Unless a very obvious one opens up like this. Well, this is a rather splendid little spot. Lost the rest of the crew. Just wait over here if I can. Wow. So I think this is Caseras, something like that. C-A-S-E-R-A-S. And all of these many white villages that we see around here. See Helen behind me, that's good. And Ian behind him. Her, rather. Straight on. This is a bit weird.
That's why.
They'll cash up. Bit of an odd junction, isn't it? You'd never get a bit of road layout like that in the UK. I don't think. Very odd, that. Smile. Well, it's turned out to be a cracking little bit of off-pistery. You really can't go wrong with roads around here. Once you head into these mountainous areas, every road's a winner. Okay, so we're on the home run. I was going to say home straight then, but there's not a lot of straight. Oh, here we go. To Gausin. Slightly more major road. I don't know if this one persists all the way there. It's nice to get a little bit more speed. Another white village over the top of that mountain. Don't know if you can see it. Look forward to getting to Gausin, if indeed that's how I pronounce it, and see what's there. We've got it on recommendation that it's a lovely place. Bit more white vantage dispatched by Ian ahead. This time the more familiar Transit. Looks like a bit of a hairpin up here to the right. Oh, there's one to be by, fair enough. Very kind of him. Oh, and another van. Happy days. Tell you what, I've never been a fan of the old high vis thing, and I don't want to get into the whole argument about it, but that bib that Ian's wearing there, and Helen too, they do half show up, and when you're watching them in the mirrors, they very much are high vis. It's sort of convincing me that maybe it's a good idea, but let's not go there too much, eh? We'll be on to the polite thing next. We definitely aren't going there. There we go. Time to dispatch the Panda. So we're into a massive climb now. Weather's getting better all the time. It wasn't bad before. Absolute hoot. Ian has gone off to have some fun. I stayed up with him for a while and then I was coming out of a corner and I slapped it down into second, gave it large, and the front wheel came up, so I thought better ease off. Mrs. Fly really doesn't want to be on a wheeling bike, so I'll just ease off a bit coming up through these twisties. Nonetheless, beautiful ride. Another cyclist doing it the hard way. Wow, all credit to you, sir. Wow, we're actually above the clouds now. There we are. Right, I'm losing Mrs. Fly now. She's having a go on the back of Ian's bike. I'm just going to hold the bike to help him out. Ready? I've got the bike this side.
Can you put the thing there?
There you go. Okay, happy?
Just let me get settled.
Okay.
Ooh.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, see you later. Right, bring her to life. View map, here we go. Now, how different does the bike feel without a pillion? To be honest, not that much different. It's amazing. Yeah, definitely a little bit lighter in the turns, but nowhere near as much as you'd think. Just shows what an excellent machine this is for pillion carrying. Oh, I'm definitely old now, because I do love these GSs. In these roads, they're absolutely cracking. And in fact, on any road. In fact, I think this is Gaussian now. Hilarious. Oh, we thought, oh, we'll just swap over for a bit. We're here at 1 minute later. Brilliant. Our challenge now is finding Helen. Wow, what an amazing spot. Here she is. Okay, so this is the lovely town of Gaussian, which we were thinking we might do a lunch stop, but actually we're having such fun we thought we'd do another hour or so's ride and head onto Ronda to do lunch. It's going to be a late one. But we don't want to get off the bikes. Just holding off to wait for them to catch up. What an amazing little place. You wouldn't want to meet a combine harvester coming down here, though. Right, we made it through the town in one piece. Back onto a slightly more major road. They're all there. Well, I've got a feeling, if it hasn't done so already, my battery on my GoPro is likely to run out on this leg, so next time you see us, we'll probably be in Rhondda. Any footage in the meantime is a bonus. Oh wow, look at this. Stunning. Mirador de Gausin. Actually, let's stop here and change my battery. Right, so here we are at the viewpoint. It's called Mirador de Gausin. Let's go and see what we've got here. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you finding it so far? Carol, how are you finding it on the back of Ian's bike?
A bit different. To
In
being
what
on the
way?
back
In what
with
way?
you.
Better, safer?
Well, no, we've only gone 200 yards. I
True,
suppose.
yeah, fair enough. So a bit shorter primarily.
I'm not on a split seat, so the seat's
Oh,
harder.
that feels a bit different. Oh,
Yeah, and there's no backrest.
do you like a nice hard seat? Oh, sorry. Ian, how are you finding it today?
Speechless in a great way.
It's absolutely cracking.
I don't even know what to say about the whole thing.
And Mirador. I think I might have to get the camera out.
It's beautiful.
I think
cool,
out
isn't
of
it?
all the views we've seen today, that's pants.
It is actually. It is
Next
actually.
to what we've been riding
That is
through,
true.
but I could not afford to look at the views too
Yeah,
much
exactly.
because we were.
I was
Exactly.
looking at the views, it was marvellous.
It was just,
And Helen, how did you
wow.
find that village?
The village was great. The road was fantastic. I've never been round bends like it,
Yeah.
uphill,
Yeah.
those little
Yeah,
campers and
yeah.
things. And as the slowest of the group, I took it completely at my own pace,
That's the way to
so
go.
I could enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't
Yeah.
mind that you've gone ahead. It's all good. I know I'll see you later.
It's great. I mean, that little village you just came through with you
Oh,
with Carol just on the back. Did you find it? It's not. I was surprised how little difference it made not having Carol
I
on.
can't feel on the back.
That's
It's
because
amazing,
I'm
isn't
not
it?
that heavy.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's just
She's going
testament to
with
these
it as well.
bikes.
She's
Yeah,
just
it's great.
learnt a lot from
But
you.
you
so
actually
she's
know
going
that's
through as
two-way
well.
street as well, that we went down.
Yeah. I know. How does that
Where
work?
was the other car going to
Incredible. I just took a run at it. Okay, little stop there. Managed to change the battery. Not much of a view actually, even though it was supposed to be a viewpoint. I've been to much better. Anyway, what a cracking road continues. About an hour to Rhondda from here. On a road again that I've not done, so happy days. According to the bike it's 21 degrees, but it feels an awful lot warmer than that. In terms of kit that I'm wearing, all I've got on is my little summer jacket, which is very thin, and like a long sleeve thermal top, one of those sweat wicking away ones. I wear Oxford ones that just seem to work well both in summer and winter, and that's it. So a very thin layer, and then the summer jacket. And even though it's saying it's 21, I'm still feeling pretty hot. Actually, that's got to 24 now, which feels seems a bit more realistic. So I'm being spoilt now because actually the bike does feel quite a bit more agile, as you'd expect without a pillion. But I'm still surprised how good this is. The only difficulty I had, and it wasn't an extreme difficulty, but definitely you have to concentrate more, is when you come to a junction and stop, or when you're manoeuvring the bike with somebody on the back. It's kind of obvious, but you've got to think about that a bit more. Right, I need to lose these couple of Seats if I can. So just in case you are following on the map, this is the A369 to Rhondda. And it's another belter, as our northern friends would say. Oh, look at this, I love this. Yeehaw! Looks like we're coming to the peak of this particular mountain, given those transmitters there. Is there going to be a cracking view the other side? Well, there's a viewpoint. Nice. Real nice. Puerto del Espino. Look at that. Wowza. Lovely standing up on these bikes, getting a bit of airflow through. And stretches the old legs. So this is Algatocin, or I'm calling it Algatocin, A-L-G-A-T-O-C-I-N. What a cracking spot, look at that. Let's hope it's not going to get too narrow and gnarly. Oh, looks like we're just going to skirt along the top, that suits me. Nice bit of whatever that plant was. Well, fancy living down there. That's going to be a bummer, carrying your shopping up from Sainsbury's. Oh, a white van. Brilliant. Well, technically a minibus, does that count? Oh, he's giving it large. And he had time to give us a wave. Brilliant. Can I see Helen and Ian? And indeed my missus. No, I can't. Oh yes, they are. They're behind me. That's good. Just caught a glimpse in the mirror. Wow. Hello chaps. Hello, 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 hello. Benadalid. Benadalid. B-E-N-A-D-A-L-I-D. I wonder what caused these villages to be built in these particular spots, because it's not like there's like a river or something, is it, on the side of a mountain? It's just the view from the head of a valley. Well, that one certainly is. So you can catch a glimpse of any marauding intruders on their way in. Yeah, there seems to be like an old castle there as well, which is presumably how that settlement, or why that settlement built up there. That, although we're just motorcycle enthusiasts. So I've climbed up into the sort of top of the mountains now, and once again the landscape's changed a bit. It's looking altogether more, well, the soil's more red, a bit more Martian. Properly lovely roads again. You've heard me say that a few times on this trip. My stomach is starting to tell me that it's lunchtime imminently. But luckily I've only got about 20 minutes, if that, to get to Ronda, so see if we can find somewhere. The issue there is obviously it's quite busy, and we don't like to leave the bikes completely on their own, so we want to find somewhere where ideally we can park and see the bikes while we're eating, just to make sure nothing happens to them. I'm assured that actually there isn't a bike theft problem in Spain, and I know when I've come before on rides with Lyndon and stuff, we've left the bikes and wandered off, so it is pretty safe. But nonetheless, when they're not your bikes, you want to make sure they're safe. So we could well end up eating at exactly the same spot as we did yesterday, because we found a good parking spot. Maybe we'll just walk around the corner. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'll speak to you when we get there. Oh, I just passed before we get into Ronda a campsite and like a restaurant thing here, and I think it might be a good spot to leave the bikes and have some lunch just for a change. So we're going to have a look in there. It might be rubbish, but we'll check it out. I hope the others will turn around and pick me up. In fact, maybe I'll just wait over here. Got a hill hold. The little H on there shows that the brakes are on. This is fantastic. So just for a bit of a change, we've stopped just outside of Ronda. We found this, I think it's a campsite actually, but there's a little shady restaurant over here, so we're going to check this out as a lunch stop. Check out that blue sky. Some sort of pickle arrangements. You like that sort of thing, don't you? I'm not. It's got the spawn of the devil.
Olives, yum.
Gherkin.
I don't do olives, horrible.
Gherkin.
You like a gherkin, don't you? Perfect.
000 000.
Mate, recycling beer.
Zero.
Cheers.
Cheers, top morning, eh? What top ride. And the sun's come out again.
Carrying me around, people.
You're on the back of Helen's next. Right, first of the starters has come. Behave yourself. Right. Oh, look at that.
Oh my word.
What is that?
What is that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peppers stuffed
Oh, with
with
sort of-
spinach and cod.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Doesn't that?
Look at that.
Look there.
Ah, that's for the.
We've got them as well. This is
Oh, we've lucked out.
For a second.
Gracias.
We'll have one of them.
Right,
Right.
we're going to enjoy this. Speak to you later.
To one side.
It's wonderful. Absolutely.
Fish time.
wonderful.
Forgot to film it before I started eating it, but very yummy. Good, good, good. Oh, nice, nice.
Oh no!
I thought she was supposed to be a
We don't need to
veggie.
see that.
Oh. So I'm thinking thumbs up for the campsite resto, yeah?
It was lovely.
Oh, let's get that showy.
On the road. Well, that's another absolutely cracking lunch. I'm starting to think of these breaks as sort of an eating holiday, punctuated with a bit of riding. But there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Right, so we come out of that campsite restaurant, which is just way better than any campsite restaurant I've ever been in Britain. Really nice food once again. And over there to my left is Rhondda. We've decided to come round the sort of ring road way out of that as we head now back over the other side of the mountains, I think, actually to El Burgo. And we'll probably retrace some of the route we did yesterday, which was an absolutely cracking road. So I may not film all of it, but we'll see how it goes. Absolutely lovely day again, 27 degrees now. We are all replete and feeling very happy. The bit we're not happy about is this is potentially the last leg of the trip, but it has been absolutely brilliant. Oh, look at this, folks. It's like being in Colorado or somewhere. Oh, we definitely rode this bit of road yesterday in the other direction, but it is amazing. It's a little bit windy out here today, actually. I can feel the wind buffeting us both. That's another little difference with a Pillion on board, is you've got kind of twice the size in terms of a sail. So if there is a crosswind like there is there, you can feel it knocking you around a little bit. Oh yeah, did I say Carol's back on the back of this bike? She was saying because this one has the two-piece seat fitted, she found the view was a little bit better, and it made the grab handles where she's holding on just a little bit more comfortable, whereas the bike that Ian's riding, he's up ahead at the moment, he's got the bench seat, you know, the standard rally seat. It just doesn't work quite so well with a Pillion, it turns out. So that's something we've learnt. There he goes, look, having some fun up there. Oh, I'm drinking this in because it's another couple of days I should be back in Blighty, where I happen to know it is chucking it down with rain and is basically miserable. And this sort of thing will seem a million miles away. It's so good for you just to come out and do this. Even if it's just for a weekend, it just gives you a little dose of something good, you know? Lifts the spirit. Wow, look at this road, it's amazing. Look at that. What a stunner. It's funny how when you ride the same route but in the opposite direction, it can take on a completely different character. And although we had fun riding up here yesterday, I mean, this vista is just something else now. Massively grin-inducing. Love it. Are these going to be waivers? Let's see. Yep. Good lads. And lasses, I think. Not a corner you want to get wrong. So we stopped at a little viewpoint, which is an amazing one. I've been here before a couple of years ago. You walk up these hills at the back here, but I wanted to show the team because they're absolutely amazing. Anyway, what do you think of that ride then? That was
Incredible. Absolutely
Amazing.
It was just, we stopped in the middle of the road,
yeah.
right at the top,
Yeah.
made sure there was nothing coming. We sat there going, I can't tell you what we were saying in the
Well,
helmets.
it is jaw-dropping down there,
It
isn't
is,
it? And that's the road that we did yesterday, but in the other direction it feels completely
I
different.
didn't recognise that at all going that way.
Yeah,
No?
yeah, amazing.
Right.
But some of those drop-offs as well, like you're saying, intimidating. There's a couple of little hairpins on those. When you look at the fence, you think, well, that ain't
off.
gonna...
We just took it nice and slow.
Exactly. Oh, they're off.
Ooh. And they're going. Right,
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you can't peg it down there. You've got one mistake, and it's curtains.
If you'd got it wrong, it not only would you come off and come in a field,
you go
over the edge. And
exactly.
I wouldn't be able to find it.
Unless you've got a parachute. Yeah, it's not happening.
Well, you know, I did feel a bit, just slow this right down here.
It's great though, isn't it? It's well worth the risk because it's amazing. There's a pretty good view off the top here as well, but this gets us out of breath, so I'm going to turn the camera off as we walk up, because it could be embarrassing. Check that out.
Don't turn that camera around now, you get me
puffing. What? Oh no, I've done it!
What? Gecko?
Gecko alert! Keep going. Oh. There's a fella up there, look, pointing out. I don't know what he's pointing at, but we'll have a look. Come on, you can make it! You can make it!
You get me steps in.
I've got 15 years on you.
Come on, Helen, you climb snow. Woo!
Yeah, might be worth getting a camera out, I think. A bit hazy actually, isn't it? Yeah. Spectacular though. Those trails down there for the dirt bikes. Brill. This blue sky looks amazing through my camera.
You got a filter on?
No, it just looks really good, doesn't it? Right.
Oh yeah.
Incredible. Oh, we could get a slow-mo opportunity here. Yeah, exactly. Whew. Right.
Yes or no?
Onward and downward, I guess.
He said he was going to go out.
Splendid. Another viewpoint done. Lovely here. Absolutely smells beautiful, these pines. And so now we really are on the last leg of the trip, sadly, back to Toro Adventure. We're just in the environs of El Burgo, and then it's a route via Coin and back to Alarin El Grande, where Toro HQ is. It's a lovely ride through the national park. Take us about an hour, I suppose. And then perhaps we'll have a chance for a well-deserved relax in the pool before going out for some more food. What a winner. And here we are, home sweet home. Back in Alarin El Grande. Almost back at Toro HQ. And a much welcome beer, a possible dip in the pool, methinks. See you there.
When we skirted Ronda.
Oh yeah.
Skirted Ronda.
The one from Ronda to El Burgo. When you come back that way, the views there are stunning, aren't
We
they?
actually stopped in the middle of the road. I said to Helen, we had the comms, and I said, "Is anything behind you? You've got to stop."
And I have my
we stopped
camera
in the
on,
middle of the
so I'm
road. It was
going-
like, oh, the language.
Okay, so there we are, the end of another absolutely cracking visit to Toro Adventure. Thank you so much to Lyndon and the crew. Thanks to Adrian for looking after us on Friday, and to Maria and to Melania, as usual, for looking after us. It's been absolutely amazing. Here we are, look, October. It's 7:30 and still beautifully warm out here. It's really fantastic. So yeah, had a great time. Hope you've enjoyed the videos, and look forward to speaking to you again soon. Until then, this has been the Mist and Flyer. Cheerio. Cheers.
Cheers.